Yes, my name is Dimitri Tsigros. I run a startup incubator here in Athens.
Excellent. And what's the name of your incubator?
It's a Startup Ventures. And by the way, I was probably one of the co-founders of the first web startup here in Greece, back in 2000.
Excellent.
So, the problem I would like to serve with the ask European is about brain drain. So, one of the key aspects of the crisis is that the best of Greece's talent actually leaves the country. And recently, we've seen a wave of very successful tech startups here in Greece. Actually, the first acquisition of a high-tech startup from a Nasdaq-listed company happened just a few days ago. But if you ask all of those startups, their dream is basically to migrate to the Bay Area. So, what would you tell them in order to stay in Greece and materialize their innovation here, so they can really return to the country?
Because of the concentration of technical talent here and the relatively low wages and low entry prices, it's possible to build quite a significant company here in technology, in my opinion. If you move yourself to the Bay Area, while it's true that the weather is just as nice as it is in Greece, but not any particularly nicer, the fact of the matter is that it will be much, much harder to get that talent. Simply because of competition. And so I like the narrative that companies get founded here using Greek and other local talent. And it doesn't bother me at all that they're purchased by multinational corporations to keep them here in Greece. That's part of success. What we ultimately need is to create some new Athenian billionaires. We need high-tech companies that ultimately are so successful that they become global. If you look, Israel is an example of a country that is in the process of doing this. London, Britain is an example of a country in the process of doing this. It takes a decade. It doesn't have, as you know, because you've been working on it, it takes a long time. But as long as the talent is there, the investment's there, you're doing fine.
The question is, if you think that Greece has such a good talent, I believe the same thing that you. Why don't you, the White House and Google does do something here in Greece, make a technology hub, or make it something like an innovation hub in order to promote startups and things like that?
So we're actually thinking about all of those through part of my visit here is to try to understand what our choices are here. I was shocked to find that our Greek team is one of our highest and fastest growing teams in the world. Congratulations to you. And it's interesting that much of our business here is representing Greek firms who are exporting products. So we see ourselves in our business role as helping the country bring in foreign knowledge, foreign products, and so forth. Obviously, we're also very proud of our role of getting Greek information, the importance of agriculture and art out to the rest of the world.
I'm afraid it's time to bring the meeting to a close. Let me first of all thank you all for coming here and for your active participation. And let me thank especially Eric Schmidt.
Thank you.